Welcome to the Chris and Mike Show. He's Mike Michaels. I'm Chris Donovan. Yes, we are live. That was Mike Michaels jamming out on his guitar.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You didn't know I did that, did you?
I figured it out. Yes. Yeah, not at the beginning. No.
No. See that, boys and girls? That's music. That's the rock and roll right there.
It is.
He had no idea. The world is watching and listening. Oh, which one's that?
Name that tune.
Oh, wait. Is that Listen to Your Sin?
Yep.
Oh, if I had the lyrics in front of me.
Yeah.
I don't have the lyrics in front of me. I can kind of remember it, but not enough to be like, okay, I'm going to do this right now. I remember, got a dream for the common man. Gotta fight until the end. I got a dream, and it's quite clear. We're gonna fly and disappear.
How about
Got nothing, man?
Yep. Yeah. I always like that little transition where it went.
Yeah. I think lyrically there's a little bit of chaos going on there too with that. I don't recall. I'd have to pull the lyrics out.
You know, I can't help you there.
No, but I can. Hold on.
Oh. While we have an intermission, ladies and gentlemen, let's play a couple more tunes.
Dude, there you go. Well, that was Free Man. Nothing Man. Which one's this one?
Rain Falls Down.
Oh, fuck, dude. Rain Falls Down. That's a fucking old one. Wow.
I pulled that one out when I was giving a lesson a couple weeks ago just to show that even though I have super tiny hands, as long as you do stretching exercises, you can stretch pretty far. That one even tests my limits.
Really?
Well, yeah, because you're doing like a blues lick from, I'm barring on the 2nd fret, and my pinky's got to reach all the way down to the 7th fret.
Oh, shit.
I can just make it. But yeah, that was a tough one. I love the chorus in that song. That was such high energy that.
I love that song too. That's a cool song.
I did too. It was always fun to play.
Why the fuck?
Cool drums, high energy lyrics. I think you and Rick had. Yeah, you guys sang that part together too, didn't you?
Falling down. I can't. I got lost in the world. The problem is none of my shit's organized. It's just in this bag, and there's all these songs.
Well, there you go. That's something we have in common. That's how they are in my head. Right?
Yeah. So this is interesting that we're boys and girls.
Well, I was just fucking around while you're.
No, I know you were fucking around, and then I was like, oh, I know that song.
I was kind of curious how this microphone would pick up this amplifier sitting here. So since you sent me that link, I was watching the meters, you know.
Yeah.
It does really well.
Oh. The Desperate Angel folder.
No way.
For those of you who didn't know, our original name was Desperate Angel.
Yes. And a ticket from the Electric Ballroom, in case you're just listening.
And then here's one for the Mighty Mighty Mason Jar.
The Electric Ballroom, we opened up for the Marshall Tucker Band. We did showcases for Fender.
Yep.
That place probably held, what, 1,500 people?
Yeah,
maybe?
I want to say 1,500, 2,000, because because Candlebox wouldn't have played there if it didn't hold a certain amount of people, because I mean they were a national act at the time. And I believe this is the magazine that we were published in, the Music Voice. It was,
correct.
Oh,
I do have that one. I got a copy of that.
The same article same issue that Neil Peart was in, Rush was in, which is pretty cool.
I'm sure they planned it that way.
I'm sure they did, you know. I don't fucking know where it is. This is what happens when you don't prepare for a show. You just come on like we do and shoot from the hip.
It's all good.
Then I'm just explaining to them. Then you can watch Chris thumb through a magazine while Mike plays a backing riff.
We talk about being musicians, you know, and you've sang plenty on the show. I probably should prove that, you know.
Yeah, oh. I like, yeah. Jam
Here,
on,
hold on a
jam
second.
On. Okay.
What's up, Steele? You're live on the podcast.
Hello, Steele.
Are you awake already?
Yeah.
Are you awake already?
Mom had a question. She's setting up her new iPhone.
Oh, she got a new iPhone?
Yeah, I'm to the point to transfer your apps and data. Do you do it from the iCloud backup or from another iPhone?
Oh, you do it from your iCloud backup.
Okay, so I put from iCloud backup, not from another iPhone.
No, because you don't have your old phone, right?
Yeah, I got my old phone right here.
Oh, you could transfer that phone right to your new phone then.
Okay, so I just put from another iPhone.
Yeah, and that should put a mirror image of the two phones, you know, the old one on the new one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You are correct.
Chris said yes too.
You just make them talk to each other.
He
You're
said
not
just make
bothering
them
us.
talk to each other. You're not bothering us at all. You're live on the podcast. This is great.
Right. This is what we do. Our first call-in guest. Wow.
Chris says you're our first call-in guest. Couldn't be more appropriate.
That's fantastic.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you soon.
See you guys.
All right. Bye.
So I found this.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Steele, Mama K. Hey, that's cool.
That's a set list. That's a handwritten set list. Freeman, Vision, Cat Scratch View, which Mike would sing on. Never Again, Nothing Man, Sinful, Roadhouse Blues, which I loved playing that song. And then Listen to Your Sin is how we'd wrap it up. And then they'd say, hey, man, you got time for one more song. So Mike Michaels would say, all right, Intervention Divide.
The longest song in the set list.
Yep. Yep. And then Jason learned, okay, anything but Intervention Divine.
Yeah,
Come
he
on,
actually
dude.
said that.
Come on, dude. That's, you know, because then he came up to the side of the stage. He's like, and you leaned over something and said, dude, it's almost over. Just relax.
Yeah, and then at the end of it, he said, don't ever do that again. How long was that song? It was like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, almost 9. Like it was our Estranged song. Like Guns N' Roses had the epic Estranged, right?
Yes.
That was our Estranged moment. Not that we were estranged, but yeah.
So then we started closing with this one. You'll remember this.
Oh, Window of Hell.
Yep.
My soul is lost in the window of hell. My soul is lost in the window of hell.
That was a
My
fun
soul is
song,
lost. My soul is lost. My soul is lost in the window of hell. Yeah.
I always like playing that
Oh,
one.
I can't fucking find it. I had a folder just specifically. There's fucking this there. Losing All the Madness. Remember Losing All the Madness? Losing All the Madness. That was a good song.
That was a good song.
Government says, check out how relevant this shit is. Government says we got to believe. Government says we got to see. Government says it's all lies. Government says we will deny. The chorus, losing all the madness deep within our minds, losing all the sadness, killing our own kind. Preacher man is speaking about the coming times. Preacher man, we're paying for your soul and mine. Fatherhood demons choosing right and wrong. Killed my 2-year-old daughter just the other night. No, I ain't got no reason, man. I ain't got no rhyme. Just a can full of gasoline. I committed my crime. Losing all the madness deep within our minds. Losing all the sadness, killing our kind. 13-year-old daughter, she got Johnny inside. 9 months, a week later, she strangled her child. Daddy is sleeping, so the story goes. Took our mommy away, then he changed his clothes. No one really knows the reasons why we had a great nation, so now we're destined to die. Losing all the madness deep within our minds, losing all the sadness, killing our own kind. People getting loaded, fetus asking why mommy needed drugs just to stay alive. So, boys and girls,
Dude,
you're like, what the fuck?
I remember that song being epic, but I can just vaguely remember bits and pieces of the music. I don't remember the main riff to that song at all.
I don't either, but
this after you got about a third of the way through it, it totally started coming back to me. I was like, that song was fucking badass.
It was badass, and the lyrics were dark. But the reason they were dark is I pulled these were all stories from the headlines, like during whatever year this was. So, the fatherhood demons choosing right, wrong. Killed my 2-year-old daughter just the other night. No, I ain't got no reason, man. I ain't got no rhyme. Just a can full of gasoline. I committed my crime. So this dude, if you remember, this dude took his 2-year-old daughter to the desert.
I do.
On the pretext they were going to go see Santa Claus.
Yep.
And when they got to the desert, basically he convinced his daughter to come out of the car, restrained her somehow, poured gasoline on her, lit her on fire.
That was awful.
That was a true story. Fucking terrible. And then something, I forget what the story was, but the daddy is sleeping, so the story goes, took her mommy away, then he changed his clothes. There was something in the local news that a dude killed his wife. Kind of seems similar to the Peterson case, but I don't think that was it because that wasn't local. And then the people getting loaded, fetus asking why mommy needed drugs just to stay alive. That's because my monster used to drink whiskey sours while pregnant, because that's good.
Did she smoke?
Yeah. That's probably why I have. That's probably why I have asthma.
You got the double whammy.
Yeah.
Nah, my mom didn't smoke. I had asthma too. That's hereditary.
I know, but it doesn't. What the fuck, man?
We'll let you have your win here, though. I agree.
Thank you.
Shouldn't have smoked.
Man, there's so many fucking songs we wrote, dude. I didn't remember that one. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yay. Rain falls down. See the children dancing in the night. See the rain wash away their crimes. Everybody knows the sight when the lightning fills up the sky. Find the answers with the sky as the clouds echo through the night. Rains they come and rains they go. In the afterlife, the shadows flow. Rains fall down through the night. Give us your beauty. Take us on a flight. Rain falls down, rain falls down, rain falls down. It's falling down. August red sunset flew. With the shadows, I'm lost in you. The clouds above, the valley below, shadows of the afterlife absorb your soul. See the vision, feel the night, find your dreams, fighting to survive. Rain falls down through the night, give us your beauty, take us on your flight. Rain falls down, falls out of sight. Drench my soul, take away my crimes. Rain falls down, rain falls down, rain falls down, it's falling down. And then there was crazy like lyrical improv from that original.
Yeah, because I got to that section. It took me a while to figure out where that was, but you're right. We had a weird musical section in there that we were going to take out, and you were like, no, let me improv over it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really, the timing was really strange, all on my part, I'm sure.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah, we were going to strip that out of there, and you were like, no.
No.
I got something.
Yeah, I always had something, man.
Oh, no, that part was in Intervention Divine. That was weird, too.
Intervention Divine. I have the original lyrics for that. I saw them a minute ago.
I love the drums in that song.
Dude, that song alone was just fucking...
That was Scott's shining moment in teaching people what dynamics are. Because remember how soft he started hitting those drums, and every progression around that riff, he just kept getting stronger and stronger.
Yep.
Every time it was perfect.
Yep. So, fucking taking the microphone with me.
And those were probably my favorite lyrics of yours too, other than Freeman spoke to me on a personal level so much, and it was weird that Listen to Your Sin was something that you pulled out of thin air, you know, having no experience, but I agree with you. I think Intervention Divine was like our Mr. Holland's opus, you know?
Yeah. So here's Intervention Divine. I still have the original handwritten lyrics.
That's awesome.
Display your face from gallery's hall, surround yourself, listen at calls. Embarking now, venture within, haste not against you, death shall win. Intervention Divine. Breaking through barriers, collect the intellect surrounding our walls, emotional distress. Hallucinations on the rise, riding this euphoric tide, ride the crest of acid waves. Intervention Divine. And I think the chorus was Intervention Divine, praying on my mind.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was just the actual poem I wrote, and then we turned it into a song. Tomorrow doesn't understand, yesterday will never be again. Got my hallucinations, I'm on my way, I'm going to fly away. So I got to find the one that it evolved. Maybe this is the evolved one. There's another handwritten thing. Oh, yes. This is where it went from a poem to a song.
So the first one was the actual poem, and then you have the lyrics that you turned it into. That's awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's all kinds of little notes and there's a breakdown, a speak breakdown that I did. Because it's still display your face. I remember it's like display your face from gallery's hall.
Yeah, so that part was.
Something. It needs the drums, man. It needs the drums. I think all the chorus was Intervention Divine, praying on my mind, and I just would say that.
Yeah, because that music was cooking. So that part was.
Yeah.
And that's where it went into that weird part, because at the end of that, the last lick would have been. It went into this weird halftime thing.
Okay.
And it had like a 4/4 measure and like a 3/4 or a 6/8 measure. I don't know. Scott said it was fucking weird, but yeah, that's where you had your little vocal breakdown things, which were awesome.
Yeah, because there's little notes. It's like 8 count intro, and then the first melody, second melody. So there was 2 different melodies in the song plus the chorus. So we had first melody, second melody, first melody, second melody, chorus, and then the second melody, and then goes back to the speak breakdown, which I basically was saying, imagination gently creeps beneath my face. Violent, majestic snakes swim beyond the nation between my eyes.
I saw those snakes.
Fucking
couple good acid trips.
Fucking dude, some of the that's badass. And then it goes back to it still goes illusions of yesterday's scenes engulf your subconscious in my dreams, and then it goes back to there's a third melody. Wow. Yeah, third melody. And then I wrote something. I see the pages within my life. I see the sorrows beneath my cries. I feel my mind begin to swell. I know I'm on my way to hell. That was part of that. That's weird. I wonder where that.
That's heavy.
Maybe that was at the end. I don't know. That's cool though. That's cool. Opening this shit back up and being like, whoa, yeah, man. I remember Rain Falls Down being a little different, but no, I guess not. I guess it was accurate.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite choruses to play. That. Because that was another one where he was just fucking cooking on the drums.
Cooking on the drums.
I forced him to do a lot of shit by doing simple things myself.
Yeah.
Like this is all I'm going to do, so you got to fill in the gaps, buddy.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Guitar playing 101 is less is more. You know, when I start writing a riff, the first thing I do is start stripping things away from it.
Sure.
Because if it's too busy, there's nothing to sing over, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be in a competition with the guy who's singing, because then that's when you get into arguments, because one or the other of you is always right, because the audience their mind's getting chaotic if too much shit's going on, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. So here's the Listen to Your Sin lyrics. I got a dream for the common man. You got to fight until the end. I got a dream, and it's quite clear. I want to sing this as I read it. I'm gonna fly and disappear. Drop the tablet, go insane. Feel the juice flow through your veins. On a journey, take it slow. Choose the place where you will go. Take the trail behind your eyes. Feel the sorrow beneath your cries. Take a moment, listen to your sin. Fight the battle that you must win. Fight the battle that you must win. Listen, baby, to your sin. Something like that.
That was great.
It's been a while since I tried to hit that note, let me tell you.
That was great.
That's a big note.
I figured out where you were in the song, too. That was all impressive.
That was impressive, man.
There again, super simple, but now that you hear what the melody is, that's one of the things when I'm playing guitar for people that have never heard me play.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you don't hear it in context, everything sounds super simple, right?
Yeah.
It's only 3 chords. Which is why I add, little, I don't know, flair. So one of those is just the straight chord, right?
Yeah.
Then the second time around, it's... Right? Just break it up.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if somebody's sitting there listening to it, it's like, oh, well, that's the same 3 chords 6 times.
Yeah.
But you're actually building the melody each time that goes around, which is why I never changed that progression.
Right, because it just kept building.
Yeah.
And I kept going. I don't want to say higher, but I just got more and more intense as the song went on.
I always called that section of the song like My Poor Man's Cashmere, right? Cashmere never go. One of the biggest tricks that Jimmy Page pulled on the world, because that's a lot of musicians' favorite song, right?
Right.
When you sit down and figure that song out, it really never goes anywhere. It's the same thing over and over and over and over, all the way till the end. But that's the charm of the song, right? You're expecting something to happen, and it never does, so you're anticipating the whole time. I always liken that section to it.
Yeah. Like that's a good song, dude. And again, this shit all starts from poetry, because then the second circle of it is, now your journey has come to an end. You haven't found solace to your sin. You keep on fighting, waiting for the day when you close your eyes and it fades away. You ain't no preacher, ain't no praying man. You turned your back on the Almighty's hand. You got a dream in your life to keep on soaring every night. Take a trip behind your eyes. Feel the sorrow revolutionize, yeah. Something like that.
So that verse right there
Yep.
has to be so poignant for anyone who is a Christian who becomes an addict, right?
Yeah.
You're going to wrestle with that question every time, because you feel guilt on a level that, you know, a normal person who's an addict isn't going to if they don't have any kind of faith.
Yeah. You're
That's
talking
what
about,
that
Yeah,
verse
you-
always said to me.
Yeah, you ain't no preacher, you ain't no praying man. You turned your back on the Almighty's hand. You got a dream in your life to keep on soaring every night. Take a trip behind your eyes. Feel the sorrow revolutionize.
I fucking love that.
Thank you. I used to be able to fucking write some seriously good shit, like on a regular basis. I can still write shit because I send it to you. But like, just when you're in that groove, man. You know, and I liked talking about preachers, because Losing All the Madness has a preacher reference too, because, you know, my journey with religion is what it is. But, you know, I've always held, I don't know, preachers and ministers in a higher regard, because, you know, they're the gatekeepers of heaven and hell. Ooh, I just said that. That was clever.
The gatekeepers of heaven and hell.
Right? That was impressive, right?
Yeah, mark that down.
I know. Well, okay, gatekeepers of heaven and hell, 2830.